I'm Fred Griffith, live from Corky and Lennys at Cedar Center.
And I'm Joel Rose, and today the man from the Guinness Book of World Records is here to tell us, among other things, about the man who was hit by lightning 7 times.
And I'm Wilma Smith. We'll have part 2 of my interview with Donnie and Marie Osmond, plus we'll be seeing some beautiful scenes of their home in Utah. All of that coming up next on the Afternoon Exchange. Afternoon Exchange. This is our second day.
Well, we made it through the
see, we're still here. Right. We have a lot of people for you to meet today, an exciting show with some exciting people, some of them waiting outside.
The Afternoon Exchange is the program that goes about every place that's interesting and talks to everybody fascinating across northeastern Ohio.
And talking about fascinating people and fascinating places, as you heard right in the beginning, Fred Griffith is at Corky and Lennys, and maybe you have seen the Afternoon Exchange sandwich at one time or another in some of the advertisements.
Disgusting thing, isn't it?
Well, yeah, to some it is, right? It depends on how you look at it. But if you were thinking about putting such a sandwich together, we are going to get the recipe direct from the man who put it together, or the woman. I'm not even sure who the cook was in this case, at Corky and Lennys. Hi, Fred. What's going on there?
Well, I'm talking here with one of the impresarios of Delhi, one of the great impresarios of delicatessen food, and he is Lenny Caden, who is one of the 2 partners here. Lenny, thank you for letting us come here and for discombobulating this whole place just at your supper time.
Thank you for being here.
And Lenny, you have a partner, Corky
Curland, and I have a partner at Chagrin. His name is Alex Pearl.
Now, how long have you fellas been doing deli work?
We've been in business for 22.5 years.
What kind of changes have been taking place over those 22 years in doing delicatessen work?
In our particular kind of business, not too much, because we're an ethnic kind of food and it's staying the same.
Are you finding that the taste in ethnic food, the desire, the demand for ethnic food is continuing to stay up? Are the younger people coming along and wanting it?
Very much so, very much so.
How have prices changed over 22 years in dealing with these wonderful things you have in this case?
They're moving with the times. They're coming right along with everything else.
Would you want to give me, let's say, a comparable price on, let's say, lox?
Well, lox, when I went into business, was $2.49 a pound, but today it's $11.99.
And that's just a little old salmon.
That's just a little old salmon.
Well, now, typical deli items, what are the big things that come out of a delicatessen case? What are the things that people want most when they come to a place like Corky and Lennys?
The most popular item on our menu, I would say, would be corned beef and chopped liver. And, of course, all the other delis that go with it, turkeys and pastrami's, especially Romanian pastrami, which is a New York item. It's very popular.
What's the difference between pastrami and corned beef for those of us who might not know?
Corned beef is a brisket, and Romanian pastrami comes from the navel of the animal.
And we're going to now recreate the fabulous sandwich that Corky's and Lennys made for our advertising campaign. And the whole motif for our advertising included that giant sandwich, and it was in our newspaper ads, it was in our television ads, and we went on the radio. Now, over here is Milt Harris, who is a
manager.
He's been doing a lot of deli work for a long time.
He's been with us since we started.
Well, now, if he's been doing deli work for 35 years, which is what he said he did, how come you tell him not to cut his hand?
Because it's always a probability.
I saw him a minute ago. Now, what he's starting to do is to assemble the sandwich. But I saw him a minute ago. One of the fellows down the way there said, pound of corned beef. And he grabbed the corned beef, put it on that cutter there, sliced away, and put it on a piece of paper, handed it over to him and said, here it is. And the man down there put it on the scale, and it was exactly 1 pound.
Well, that's just a touch that you develop after years of experience.
Hey, Freddie?
Yeah, Joel?
This is Joel. Be sure that you leave nothing off if you're going to, bring us a little treat back here.
Yes?
We want the whole works.
Well, what all do you want on it?
I think I like everything I see so far.
What are we seeing so far? Tell us the recipe.
Yes, Joel says he'd like to have everything that he's seen so far on the sandwich.
Tell him he's going to have everything. As soon as we make it, we're going to send it down to the program.
Now he's just putting on turkey, right?
Right now it's turkey. He has ham on it, corned beef and turkey, and he'll probably be putting on corned beef with lettuce and tomato and Thousand Island dressing.
Now, he makes that a multi-level sandwich. In other words, it would be virtually... It would be virtually impossible to contain that many goodies in one layer.
Well, not really. We do have sandwiches like this on our menu.
Well, what is the appropriate way to eat a sandwich? I can tell you, Lenny, that some people took exception when Joel and I, remember Joel when we were eating the sandwich on TV?
Boy, a lot of people thought that was kind of disgusting.
Yeah, well, we had the sandwich, and it was dripping Thousand Island dressing into Wilma's lap.
It was.
And I was eating on one end, and Joel was eating on the other end of the sandwich, and some people thought that was not the appropriate way to eat it. If you were going to serve this sandwich, which he is just about to conclude, how would you do it? Would
Well, you know what you need? You need 2 big hands and a big mouth. And a big stomach.
You mean you wouldn't necessarily slice it up?
No, we sliced it, but still look at the size of the sandwich
Yeah.
after it's sliced.
Hey, Freddie?
Yeah, Joel.
Ask Lenny how much it would sell for, and is it on the menu yet?
Now there it is. Look, now he's holding up beautiful portions of it. What Joel would like to know is, as with as many goodies as Milt has put on there, if you were going to put that on your menu as the afternoon exchange sandwich, how much would you have to charge for a giant slice of sandwich like that?
I would say about $3.50.
And then one sandwich, such as the one Milt made, would probably serve how many people?
It's too much for one. It could get away with 2 people.
So you'd slice it diagonally, and 2 people could have it, and it would be a nice $7 snack.
It's close to a pound of food there.
And maybe even a little bit more. And I know the very first one you made had several pounds of food on it because it had to be as big as a cannonball. There it is. Look at that. It's incredible. A thing of beauty.
You said it was too much for one.
By the
However,
way-
when we had ours, Joel ate the whole thing. Remember that?
Yes, I do. Milt, what have you put on the side there?
Potato salad.
So we got it doctored up with a little potato salad. That's how it would be served. That would be, I would say, Lenny, for a very hungry person.
How would that be served?
That would,
For lunch or for dinner or for after theater snack?
and what would you drink with that?
Chocolate phosphate.
I
Very
love it.
popular drink, and we make the chocolate syrup ourselves.
That's great. I love it.
In fact, everything that we sell in the store is really made on the premises.
Well, I want to thank you for putting up with us live right at dinner time when everybody's trying to get in and get out.
Well, I want to thank you, Fred, for having us as your guests, and I certainly want to tell the viewers with this throng of people here how popular Channel 5 is, your program, and of course you, and from all of us at Corky and Lennys, we do want to thank you for having us.
Thank you very much, Lenny. We're really grateful to you. Milt, thank you for putting that together. What we're going to do is put that in a box and make an endeavor with Patrick over there to get it down to Joel so he can have a bite of it
Ooh,
for
goody.
the program. Joel, go ahead.
I just said, ooh, goody, Freddie. How many people came out there to look at you?
I'd say, how many people did you say are here, Lenny, just standing around?
Oh, I'd say 150.
150 or more, probably. The place is packed. Take a picture of them, David. Put them on
That
the
looks
TNT.
good.
Everybody wave.
And they're happy. Great.
Huh?
And they're all happy.
Yeah.
Well, not too many are fat.
All right, so, well, I think that's going to do it for here. Lenny, thanks so much. Thanks to Lenny Caden, who is one of the partners here at Corky's and Lenny's. Milt, thank you for making the sandwich again after having made so many of them for our commercials. And we'll bring that right down to you, you guys.
We'll see
Thank
you.
Now here's Wilma.
We're looking forward to it. And the marvelous thing about that sandwich is it has no calories.
Yeah,
You didn't know that.
I noticed that.
Right. We're going to have a unique look for you at electronic boxing.